What are you looking at, punk? Alright guys, Darren Stevenson back with another video. Yesterday's video I made a deck profile on one of the Irish regionals that I topped in Dublin, where I came 6th place on the Sunday. But I played an event on the Saturday as well where I came 7th place. In the last video I just talked about the deck itself, whereas in this video I'm going to talk about why I made changes from the Saturday going into Sunday, as I think that might be particularly useful. So this is the list I played on the Saturday. I played 6 hand traps because I just thought that was a nicer number than 5, just to play 3 of each one. And what separates this from the other list is I played 3 Ego Booster in this because I don't know, I just want to max out on the Ego Booster because Ego Booster is pretty insane in the mirror and really good at playing in the hand traps. Anything else noteworthy? Strike, yeah, I played 3 Strike because I think if you resolve a Strike in the mirror you're in a really good position. But it's mostly the side deck that's like mostly the most different thing. So I cited 9 hand traps here because like in the deck there's so many cards in your deck where you can go second that are really just shite against combo decks, and it's the 3 Shared Ride, the 3 Twins, and the 3 Solemn Strikes, and I just don't want any of those in my deck going second against something like Goki. I'd rather them just be a hand trap in all honesty. And that's why I went a bit mental with the hand traps, because I just did not want... I wanted to max out on as many unfair things against Sky Striker as possible in the main deck. But then post side, I didn't want those cards in going second against combo decks, because then I'm just going to really suffer if I draw those cards. I'll be essentially just down a card. And I was scared of being Pendulum, so I just threw Cherry's targets in for them. But really, I probably just shouldn't have bothered. I'm going to put the list side by side here. So Saturday's list, and Sunday's list will be on this side. So the changes I made, I just moved the Ghost Ogre to the side deck because I wanted to just make more space for other things. I realised when I played a mirror on the Saturday, they played Foolish Burial Goods, and what that was achieving for them in the mirror was insane, just because, like I said in the deck profile, Goods isn't exclusively just like an upstart. It's so much more than that. It can put a Sky Striker card in the graveyard, so you can add it straight away off Kagari. It also just adds up your spell count in grave, so you can resolve the engage for a draw, which proves to be really important in the mirror match, I feel. And Goods can just search any utility card in your deck. And for future events, I might play Galaxy Cyclone, so Goods can have that utility as well. And that was the most major change I made. So to fit it, I cut a Ghost Ogre, and what was the other card? I cut Ego Booster, yeah. So I cut the Ego Booster to 2, and I cut the Ghost Ogres to 2 just so I could fit the Goods package. I still wanted to play Strike because at the time I thought Strike was really powerful, and it had good coverage all around for what it was. The side deck is what changed the most, as I changed the hand traps from just playing 2 of some hand traps. I just played the best ones. So the third Ogre went in the side. It's still 9, as you can see. So Ogre, 3 Cherries, 3 Gamma, and a Driver. That's 8. And then I put in a Cold by the Grave because, like I said in the other video, Cold by the Grave is actually quite good against Goki, because if they Gunblow you, you can Cold by the Grave their Linkuriboh, and then if you have an engine card, you can just go wild. If it's engaged, you're probably still going to win. Heavy Storm Dusters will stay the same because I think they're just insane against Altergeist and potentially good in the mirror. But going forward, what I found about Strike was, sure, it's really good. When you resolve it, it's mental. But I was losing a lot to Twin Twister, and the 3 mirrors that I played, 2 of which, I got wrecked by Twin Twister. And I don't want to lose to that personally. I don't know what to do going forward in order to not lose to Twister. But if I have to play cards that commit to me setting back row, then perhaps that's not the way forward. Maybe Strike isn't the way forward because it just loses to a Twin Twister and just any removal like that. And maybe I need to just play something else. I'm thinking of just playing more removal myself, just something as like MST and such. And in the extra deck, you'll notice I added a triple burst dragon. So Raph summoned this against me at the first Dublin regional, and I did notice that I needed to just end on a link 3 a lot of the time, and then on a unicorn just feels so random. And then on triple burst dragon is just really good because it's like a defensive card that allows you to hit over a Sky Striker so they don't get a Ray, and it also means that they can't Hayate send a card, and that can be proved to be really good. And also against Trickstar, you can summon this and they can't hit with Lilybell and add a card back, and then it just takes away their pressure. Like, sure, they're hitting for life, but they're not adding cards back, which is what applies the most pressure. So I think for me, that's something I would definitely keep in the extra deck. It just seems really good. And then overall, I think Goods is definitely a stable. Its utility is just crazy. It's really difficult to build for this deck because the engine may seem small and you don't have that many starter cards, but there's so many things that can give you an edge in the mirror match, but you just can't fit it all. Then you have to sacrifice spaces like I did with the booster and the ogre, and it just means that you might suffer. Because I just want to, like, all I want is to try and get an edge in the mirror, because I'm not going to be better than everyone in the mirror match. That's just an unfortunate fact of Yu-Gi-Oh! I can't expect to just be better than everyone, because that's just unrealistic. I think I need to find a way to get an edge, and my approach was the strikes, which unfortunately loses to removal. So it feels like it's back to the drawing board in that respect. But I think I am making a bit of progress, because I have just like solidified that Goods is good, even though I feel like I might be a bit behind the trend. But like I don't just like playing cards just because I'm told to play them. I need to try them, test without them, see why they're good. You know what the deck's like without them. I think it's important for people just to not accept that a card is good. If somebody says, "Oh, you play this because it's standard," no, you have to try it without, see if it needs it, and then try it with, and then just see what impact it had with or without it. And for me, the impact it had on the Sunday was just significantly better. It was just great. I really liked it. Like, if you opened that and Ray, it just means you can just get like a engage in your opening turn, and that's really important especially when you start. So that's it. Let me know what you think of either list. Do you think my Sunday list was an improvement of the Saturday's list? What do you think of a card like Solemn Strike? What do you think of Foolish Burial Goods? What do you think a player needs to do to gain an edge in the Sky Striker mirror other than just getting better? Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Bye! Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Be sure to check out more of my content that's hovering around me. Ooh. And also, do you like pretty cards like these? We'll get them even cheaper at Jacob's eBay store with promotion coupon, you guessed it, MAXC5. Follow the URL link below in the description, which will take you to his eBay shop, and the offer will already be applied. So just spend over £5 and you'll be given 5% off your next order. So be sure to click the URL and have a check of your store and see if there's any shiny cardboard that you want to purchase for yourself. And for now, here's a picture of my cat sleeping.